I am Mattie Herring.
Oh, my favorite dish.
Don't taste like herring to me.
Oh, a connoisseur, eh?
Oh! As Minister of Propaganda, I
Don't want to hear from you.
No. Oh man, I think I'm getting out of shape with all this abnormal marshmallow eatings. Should probably take my heart rate just in case. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Hey, you gotta calm down here, buddy. That's fine, you know. Okay, hey. Oh, that's a new feeling. Hey. You know, I didn't even need my right arm anyway. That's fine. You calm down already? Jesus Christ, man. Oh, hey. Let's see. I got a left arm. Like, oh boy. Oh boy, I can feel my heart. Oh boy, this is. Oh Jesus, get this out of here! No, it's killing me from the inside. I do not respect you. Hey yo, modern technology is pretty spooky. If only we lived in an age where everything was a lot more primitive. Yeah, like the ancient Sumerians, or the ancient Greeks, or modern New Jersey. The Greeks were very much primitive. They lived in an age before Jesus Christ died, okay? So in my book, they're Neanderthals, okay? The only miracles that they can perform is being born with more than 3 brain cells. Let me tell you that, huh? Hey, just because you're a jerk doesn't mean you have to be one, okay? A bit of a warning. These Greeks, they were known for being geeks, perverts, and nerds. First things first, if I'm going to understand how these people think, I must be like them. Going in the rabbit hole. Going in the rabbit hole. I'll see you twerps later. I'm a Greek man. I busted my knee and it hurts. Where did I get a beard? This can't be me, can it? A beard? Drapey clothes? I can't be a nerd. Can I? While the Romans were off expanding their own land, naming planets, backstabbing friends, diddling little boys that... Oh, no, wait. The Greeks did that too, I think. Anyways, the Romans were too busy being chads and inventing the pizza. While on the other hand, the Greeks were all holed up in their mom's basement, inventing mankind's most malicious invention. Thought. And no, they're not Rick and Morty fans. They're just that smart. With the ability to now think, these poor schmucks were bombarded with a maelstrom of questions. Mostly the big one. Why are things what they are? I already know all the answers to life. I don't need anyone telling me how to live my own life. I've got 3 lessons for all you people on how to live life. Lesson 1, don't die. Lesson 2, have kids. Lesson 3, this one's real important, trust me. Don't anger anyone short. Because guess what? They're shorter than you, and they're the ones closest to your scrotum. What are they going to be the first thing to punch? Guess what, pal? It's not your face. The only questions I need to be answered is, what the heck is this thing? I don't know what it is. But if you know what it is, please call 1-800 My Dad Beats Me at Night.
Nah, whatevers. We're not here to talk about Greek philosophy. We're not here to talk about their heathenist non-Christian gods either. And we're not here to talk about their disgusting Greek yogurt. What we're here to talk about is how these nerds advance technology way beyond what they're capable of. Because if I don't, that toaster's gonna hit me. Yeah, man, these Greeks had a whole bunch of stuff. They had water pumps, slot machines, alarm clocks, fortune-telling machines, death rays. Huh? Let me see if they actually had a death ray. There's no possible... They had a death ray. They had a... What? That's impossible!
Nikola Tesla, you hack!
Oh boy, this book lied to me. Wow, that's a bummer.
Not to worry, we have our patent Edison undoer. Guaranteed to fix anything and this is not stolen, by the way.
Let's start off easy. You know those automatic doors that you see at the supermarket? That when you were a kid you used the force to open up? Well, guess who did those first? Okay, I get it. They were ahead of their time by having inventions that are, now in modern age, considered common tools. Speaking of common tools, did you know the reason we don't have many books on the now rare ancient gadgets may be because they were so common that the populace didn't need to read on how to use them, because the knowledge was already so basic that it was either passed through word of mouth or everyone already knew how to use them. It would be like having books on smartphones. Everyone knows what they are and how to use them, that if you need a book on how to use a smartphone, then you're better off just using a dumb phone.
Heard some of you people didn't laugh at that last joke. That's all fine and dandy. Start laughing if you want to.
Okay, since we're all dumb, let's simplify it and focus on 3 things that made the Greeks the big brains that they are known for today. Not the most glamorous out of the 3 that we're going to discuss, but it did shape Greek in more than just its own technology, but also its own philosophy. These Greeks, they loved the theater. Basically, being Greek boiled down to 3 things: thinking, watching theater, or thinking about watching the theater. And when the Greeks spent their time thinking about the theater, they thought about better ways to improve it, like moving puppetry, sound effects, timed events. And mind you, all of this was made without the use of people moving it. So that's pretty nuts. No, seriously, they did not use anybody to move the puppets, the sound effects, or anything. I mean, literally all of it was programmed. Prehistoric programming. With nothing but rope. And math. Oh my dude. You see, the Greeks had this belief that if something moved without the aid of physical force, it must have a soul for it to move for them. Because of this philosophy, the Greeks drew parallels between themselves and the puppets, so they may better understand the psyche, or in their case, the soul. And if they can get a better understanding of how the soul works, they can get a better understanding of how they work. And that's why they tried so hard into understanding how the puppet moved, so they can finally answer the questions that they've been asking themselves since day one. Wow, that's stinkers. Which leads me to my next point. You're probably pondering to yourself asking, the steam engine? They invented the steam engine? Yeah, they invented the steam engine. You know, the thing that literally revolutionized machinery. The thing without it we would have no cars, no trains, no factories, no child labor laws. Without it, we would have nothing. And I can already hear you guys say, but if they invented the steam engine, why is it only recently that we found it and started using it for our modern age? Well, I'll tell you, my unusual sounding little friend. I'll tell you the history. In brief, the story of the steam engine. You see, the man who invented the steam engine, his name was Heron of Alexandria. And little known fact about him, he was born a Greek. And like all Greeks, they fashioned that entertainment should be at top priority for anything. So, which leads me to the true purpose of the steam engine. It was a toy! The Greeks, the people who decided, hey, you know what? We should make stuff come to life. We should understand the soul. We should breathe energy into our contraptions. This same the same people who thought of it, they decided that they should use this wonderful idea as a means to entertain them. This thing that could have brought us into a new age of technology, this marvelous contraption, this thing that could have. I'm so mad. I'm sorry if I'm rambling on, but just imagine if we could have had all this before. I'm talking about the age of industry, all 2,000 years ago. Imagine how we would have been today. We could have had space waifus by now. It's baffling, is what it is. This amazing gadget wasted as a toy, and I'm honestly mad. Historians speculate that the reason behind the steam engine staying as it is as a toy was pretty simple. Why should the Greek inventors waste time building something that can move stuff when they already had little slave boys that can already do it for them? And the slave boys were already right there. And here we get to the last of the three, the most astounding of them all, You probably already heard about this contraption. Maybe one of those stupid top 10's proof of alien existence, or something about Atlantis or whatever mumbo jumbo. Yeah, it exists. Oh yeah, no, it does. I swear Bigfoot told me. What? No, what? No, I'm not time. No, yeah. Don't worry about it. It's cool. So yeah, there's many reasons as to why a lot of people believed in the whole aliens or advanced society thing to be true. Because it was pretty crazy. When historians first found out about it, they were pretty baffled at how amazing the little contraption was. But seriously, I kind of get like a concept of it. Something about how it can tell where the moon, the stars, the sun, it maps them. It's the first ever analog computer.
Jobs, you hack.
And it's crazy because these guys did not have any electricity. All they had was rope. Oh, God, man, these guys are weird. But seriously, they had nothing, no electricity. All they had was just gears and stuff. Man, these Greeks were crazy, seriously. Can tell where the stars are at? Wow. Seriously, if you have like at least 10 minutes or whatever, you're going on the bus, you're on your lunch break or whatever, read up on any of this. It's pretty great stuff. These Greeks were crazy, man. And come on. You don't hate knowledge, do you? Huh? You hate being smart? Huh? You don't want to go up to your friends and tell them, hey, you know what? I know something you don't. You don't want to get off that high, huh? What's wrong with you? You're still going for your GED, huh? Yeah, I figured. You're dumb, just like all the rest. Alright, I'll admit, these Greeks were pretty advanced for their own time. They had the self-moving puppetry, that's cool. They also invented the steam engine, even though they used it for a toy. That's, Greeks, you know. And they did have the first ever recorded computer. That's another amazing, cool. They didn't even use electricity, that's amazing. You know what? The Greeks did taught me something. Maybe machineries do have soul, you know? With their philosophy that if it moves, it must have a soul. Okay, first of all, that wasn't based on ignorance, you know? They tried to hurt me. So that's not ignorance. That was fear. That was genuine fear, you know? Second of all, if what the philosophers of Greek told us, then no. I'm even more fearful for my own life. If they have a soul, they had the conscious decision to try to hurt me. That's worse. They meant to hurt me. That's honest to goodness true fear right there. And if I ever see another machine, I swear I will break. Apologies accepted. Thank you, friend. Let's end this on a high note, with man and machine finally coming together to solve their differences. Let's spin the wheel, okay? Literature! Hey, we should read some Moby Dick, or maybe you should get some of this!